if one wanted to, though, look at the book of Genesis and believe it happened exactly that way, could one still do that and be faithful, be a faithful
Oh,
Catholic?
sure. The Bible, the church doesn't teach science, so consequently, the church does not impose any scientific position upon believers. The key here is to realize that the church actually wishes believers to engage in scientific investigation and not to be afraid of what they find there, even if it tells us that the universe is 15 billion years old and not 6,000 as some would have it, right?
Right.
That the creation of the world didn't take place in 7 calendar days, but in fact took place over a much longer period. You know, these kind of things, the church wants us not to be afraid of those truths and to recognize, as Galileo, the great Galileo did, right, that the scientific truth is not the same thing as the truth, the theological saving truth that the Bible gives us.
Now, right now, I know there's been a bit of controversy on the news about a school that's trying to teach evolution in the school, but apparently they're doing something a little bit that's making some parents uneasy. Trying to basically teach the atheistic view of evolution, and so it's making some parents uneasy about that. And so should that version of evolution not be taught in schools, or?
Right. Well, that's not science. To talk about natural selection and all of the wonderful insights of Darwin that have been built on through a century and a half now of other scientific investigators, etc. To see those truths is not to see anything more than accurate descriptions about the physical universe and about how living organisms develop, etc., how the various species develop. It's an entirely different matter to go from that and say that somehow this points to the idea that there is no God, that the universe is a matter of blind, pitiless indifference, as one author put it, that everything is random and everything is left to chance, that there is no plan or meaning to the universe. Science, those are not scientific claims. Those are philosophical claims. And to make philosophical claims like those on the basis of science is to make a serious mistake in thinking. Right? Because no good science, no matter how much it uncovers about the material universe, can begin to answer the question of why. You know what I mean? Of what the ultimate meaning is. We have to go beyond science to philosophy and ultimately to God's revelation to understand that.